In today's video, I'm doing the fourth part of the Dirt to Necron series. We're from Dirt to Necron on a brand new profile with nothing except Bazaar and AH. So, super simple, pretty fun to do. Also, the biggest part, there's a time limit of 24 hours of gameplay, but I'm absolutely crushing that, so I'm going to go up to Necron chestplate, or full set of Necron. Either way, quick recap on what happened last time I was actually recording and uploaded this video. Go watch the others if you haven't, it's super good. But I had about 10 million coins with about 4 to 5, I think it was like 4 hours of gameplay. So, we're going to be starting off with about 10 million coins, 4 hours of gameplay, and trying to make as much money as possible in that time. Real quick thing, please subscribe. You've heard the drill a million times, but it actually truly means the world to me. I'll be doing some rank upgrade giveaways when I hit 2.5k subs, etc. So, subscribe and you can win a bunch of free shit. To start off the recording and flipping, I did an ornate zombie sword into florid zombie sword craft. This is where you have 24 healing tissue and you craft it into a florid zombie sword to make profit. That was about 500k profit when I ended up selling it, because I got a good deal. I also spotted a 5-star florid zombie sword going for about 500,000 coins cheaper. So I really quickly snagged that up for 2.8 million coins. And then was able to make like a 500,000 coin profit selling it for 3.2 mil. So pretty good profit to start off the video. In like 2 minutes I was able to make over a mil or 2 profit by using florid zombie sword and crafting it up. Next what I did was wisdom flip. This is where you buy wisdom books at tier 1 and then craft them up into tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, or tier 5 and end up making profit. I was buying each wisdom book for 200,000 coins. So if I was to craft up into a wisdom 5, it would cost me 3.2 million coins to actually craft up. And it would sell for about 3.6 million coins. However, I ran out of coins, or at least that I had on me at that time. So I started crafting them all up into wisdom 2s, wisdom 3s, wisdom 4s. In the end, I did actually have enough money to actually craft it up, but it's just not on the recording. But crafted them all up into tier 4s, tier 5s, and then let that sold, making about 500,000k profit, because the market was pretty good at that time. So I bought a bunch of stuff during Spooky. Majority of it, I bought 160 werewolf skins that I made some profit on that I could flip later. And even though I don't have footage of it, I have 80 bat fireworks that I have bought in from the bazaar. I spent about from the spooky monger. I bought 80 of these, and because they require 1,000 per, that means I had to buy 8,000 purple green candy, which cost me 6.7 million coins. If I get average luck when doing this, which I'm pretty sure I will, that means I would get about 800, or about 10, you'd get about 10 purple candy per firework you launch, meaning I would make about like 1 million coins profit. However, that's up to gambling. Now, I would do this for other people that launch fireworks, and we all collect them in a trigger-free bag, and I make a lot more profit. However, that involves me trading stuff to them, and them trading stuff back to me, so that cannot work, as that would violate one of the rules of this whole competition, no trading. So, I'm just going to have to lobby swap and hope for the best. Let's see how much money I end up getting once all of this is said and done. So what I'm doing is I'm going from hub to hub launching bad fireworks. This is the quickest way possible. When I was mid-start into the beginning, I had pretty good luck, about normal. And then I got a 64 purple candy drop. This is rare, like pretty rare. Yet, it's kind of weird. I feel like every time I do these flips, and I've made videos in this in the past, I always get one of those 64 drops. Like, you're going to ask some of the mods on my Discord server, I always get it. It's really weird how much random RNG I have with this bat firework launching. However, I'm consistently getting like 15s, 20s, and 5s, averaging out about 12 to 13 purple candies per bat firework which I launch, which is very profitable. This would mean that I'd end up making a bunch of profit. If I got average luck, I'd make about 700,000 coins, and that's average luck of about 10. My game lagged a little bit, so I was lobby swapping too much, so I just left and came back a little bit later and finished up all the bat fireworks. It was about halfway done or halfway through. Luck continued to be about average, getting about 10s, 15s, 5s, some 25s, 20s, normal luck, average luck, well, average luck for me, but maybe above average luck for someone else. But consistently getting pretty solid. I didn't get another 64 drop. If I did, that would be way too broken. But just continued to flip, launch them, flip. It was getting a lot laggier, making it a lot harder to do. However, I had so few left that it didn't even matter, so I just continued to flip. And basically speaking, I finished in a little under, I believe it was 3 or 4 minutes of actually gameplay crafting. And in those 3 to 4 minutes, I was able to get and claim all of thy purple candy, which was about, I believe, 900, or how much stacks is that? It's like 16 stacks. Yeah, I got 904 purple candies and 1 green candy, which insta-sold for 8.4 million coins. Keep in mind, I bought this for 6.7 or 6.4, so I made like a 2 million coin flip in a few minutes. Put up for buy order for 8.5 million coins, or 8.4 million coins, making about a 2 million coin flip. Everything sold, then we're going on to my next and probably biggest flip that I've done yet. This was Swarm. Exact same concept with Wisdom and Ultimate Wise and Rejuvenate, except with a lot more expensive books. Each book costed a little under 500k per, but I'm going to round up to 500k and assume my luck was below average. If I bought all 16 books, it would cost me about 8 million coins, probably like 7.8 million coins if we're being realistic, to buy or craft up Swarm 5. And at the time, Swarm, I believe, was going for 9 to 10 million coins, so it was about a 2 million coin flip. The only issue with this is it would take a while for the buy orders to actually fill. Reason being is because it's Swarm. People would rather use Soul Leader if they're going to spend the money for an Ultimate Wise book. But I knew that eventually it would sell, so, and I had to go to bed after this anyways. So I finished up buying. I bought some books a little bit more expensive because I'm like, hey, fuck it. I've got a single book left. I might as well spend 40,000 more coins. At this point, it's saving me so much time and energy. Average about 500k, maybe 520k, maybe 480k. You get the point. About 500k per book. Went, put them all on the anvil, craft them up into tier 5, and then was able to sell. This is all with about half the time left. They're probably wondering, what do you mean half the time left? I mean that this took me about 30 minutes, or it was even less, like 20 or 30 minutes to actually do. I believe last time I ended off at like 416 minutes. So in 20 minutes, I was able to make a whopping amount of coins. As you'll see very soon, all the books on AH that I have end up selling for quite a lot of money, which is just super, super good and productive overall. Also, if there's a little bit of echo or video lap, I'm so incredibly sorry because of how everything works. But as we can see, I sold it for 10.4 million coins. So about at this point in the day, I was done
profit.
flipping for the most part because I needed a bunch of pretty expensive AHs to sell. And it was also late for me, so I was decided, hey, I'm going to go to bed. So the auction houses that were on AH when I went to bed was one Swarm 5 book for 10.4 mil, one Last Stand 5 book for 5 mil, one Wisdom 2 book for 500k, and one Florid Zombie Sword for 3.1 mil. If this all sold, I would be at about 18 to 19 million coins in my bank, meaning I would be part of the way to the full set of Necron. Also, in case you're wondering, I did change it to full set Necron because I would absolutely fucking be shit on this challenge if it was only 24 hours to get a Necron chestplate. I mean, I'm 5 hours in and I'm like halfway there. So, and it's only gonna make me more and more money. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe some more. Join Discord, link in the description, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.